on the industry and money management. Money management, pay your motherfucking taxes. Here's the problem though, right? Here's the problem. Let me break down for y'all how $1 million goes in the industry. Right? So let's say a rapper signs to a label, gets $1 million. Right? Okay. That $1 million, most of these rappers are paying their manager 20%. So 20% is $200K, right? Most of them are also paying the lawyer $5 and the business manager $5. So that's 10% for them and 20% for the manager. So it's 30% total commissions that has to come off the top. So of the $1 million, take off $300K, right? Because that's 30%. So you're at $700K. Of that $700K, you are now in the tax bracket that's taxed around like 48%. Let's just call it 50, right? Cut that in half. $350. So $1 million is $350K net. That's what you net. This is before you spend $1. The reason why motherfuckers go broke is because they get $1 million and think they have $1 million to spend. No, you don't. You got $1 million and you got $350 to spend. So you got $1 million and you went to go buy a $900,000 house, and now you're like, oh shit, well what the fuck? Now you're broke, living beyond your means, and you're no better off than you were when you were before the deal and before the $1 million. That's how, fuck a deal too. Fuck all that. Like, that's how just $1 million works in general. Like, if someone gives you $1 million for some shit, like, the tax on that is damn near 50%. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, that's what it is. That's what it is. So you gotta be smart with your shit, and you just gotta have numerous revenue streams, period. That's why, like, I'm blessed and fortunate enough to not have to make hasty decisions. Not every bag is a good bag. You feel me? Not all money is good money. Like, but when you are broke and living check to check, you're just taking all the bags. And a lot of artists, you guys don't realize, like, come on, let me break it down for you. Let's say you don't have a TuneCore, meaning you don't have an independent catalog, right? That means, like, I get paid every Friday for my own music, and I produce. You already know the credits, so I don't break anyone off. So I just keep everything every Friday. I get 6-figure checks. You feel me? So that's what's happening, right? So I'm cool. However, if you don't have that, and you don't tour, you just do club shit, right? And on top of that, you probably don't even have merch going on. You know what I mean? And your music doesn't sell like that. You're not one of the top 5 stream. You're not like popping like that. So it's like, where do y'all think these artists are getting the money? What ends up happening? They go to the label, right, for their album. They get the $1 million, if that. Like, well, I'm saying $1 million for conversation's sake, but a lot of artists are not getting $1 million. They're getting $300K, $600K up front, which you can do the math, split it, commissions, etc. We'll use $1 million as a talking point and a reference point. They get $1 million, but then that's it. They got to make that $1 million last until it's the next time for them to go get an advance, which is when their second album is time to come out and shit like that. Now, in between, yeah, should they be touring? Yeah, but I'm talking about the artists who, they don't tour. They do club shit. And why do you think they do club shit and just pick up these brown bags? It's because they got this $1 million that they tricked off instantly because they thought they had $1 million to spend when really they only had $350 because of commissions and taxes. So they tricked that off. So now they're on some like, yo, I need money. So as opposed to grinding it out and doing the long play and running the marathon, which is, you know what? Let me do these 200 cap venue shows where, yeah, the guarantee might only be 2,500, but at least, like, I'm building up a touring audience. They're like, fuck that. I need a bag. So they go to the club and pick up 15, and they do that for a month and a half. And then they trick all that off on new jewelry because they're trying to keep up with the image and persona of what it means to be a rapper. So they are literally just, it's just insane to me. It's insane. It's insane. But it comes from not owning your shit and not being aware and not running the fucking marathon, period. Because motherfuckers have this fast money mindset. It's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? It's not how it works. And the other wild shit to me is that rap and hip-hop is a genre where everyone is fascinated with wealth and money, right? And yet, you would think, right? You would think, given that fact, you would think that they would understand that the most wealthy rappers are the ones who are the best. Like, look at the Forbes list. Jay-Z, Drake, Cole, Kendrick. Like, do you see any of those bozo-ass rappers at the top of that shit? No. So you would think that all the rappers who are like, I'm trying to be the wealthiest, fuck all that, I'm trying to be the richest. Okay, do you understand that then you need to actually be good at the shit? You know what I'm saying? Imagine thinking you can be the 11th man off the bench and just be like, man, fuck this basketball shit. I'm just trying to be the most paid. I'm trying to be like LeBron. LeBron is nice, though. LeBron is nice. You're the 11th man off the bench. You're a bum. Like, why do you think you should get paid what LeBron gets? And how have you not connected the dots? Like, skill set and longevity equates to wealth. And wealth is what I want. So maybe I should start focusing on the in-between. But they don't. They just think that, like, I have no idea what they think, honestly, and I'm glad I don't want to understand. I know what they, actually, you know what? I know what they think. They think that they're just going to that it's never going to end, that their little club money is never going to end, and that's the problem. They don't realize that every position in life is temporary. So, figure it the fuck out, have some fucking foresight, and get the shit the fuck together, period. Because y'all motherfuckers be playing this shit out of yourselves. You know what I mean? It's crazy. How you got more followers than you do money? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. And y'all can screen record this, right? I had and have 2 million followers and was on the Forbes list with 15 million. You know how many rappers, number one, didn't even make the Forbes list, and number two, have more followers than money. And y'all are so fascinated with money that is an insane reality for you. It must be brutal. That you look at your bank account, you're like, yo, I don't even have as much money in my bank account as I do followers. This shit ain't adding up. Like, that's insane. That's insane. I would be fucking livid. If I had more followers than I do money, I would know I was fucking up. I would know I was fucking up. But y'all motherfuckers got it backwards. Y'all got more followers than you do money. Because you think that that's what fucking matters. Because y'all are fucking clowns and just glorified Instagram entertainers that every 3 days got to put up some fucking just ridiculous like skit of you breaking some shit, yelling at somebody, doing some weird shit, just to like get likes and clicks and get yourself to the next day. Like, y'all are living day to day on social media. Y'all like, I gotta be relevant for another day. What skit y'all got? All right, come on, let's do it. Let's film it. As opposed to just getting in the studio, working on your craft, making great music and touring and creating a touring audience. And y'all wonder why y'all got more followers than you do money. Because you care more about the followers than you do the money. You put more time into developing your followers than you put into time developing your money. Because if you cared about developing the money and the longevity of the wealth, you would put time into the studio and developing the touring audience and different revenue streams and investments that yield you longevity wealth. But you put more time into IG skits and bullshitting, which is why your followers are more than your money. Because that's where your head and your mindset and your energy and everything is at. So shut y'all clown asses up, get the fuck out of here, and don't speak to me. Because y'all motherfuckers are not even you enough to fuck with me yet. Period. That's my little tidbit. So there's that.